Well, I'm out today and I'm just out walking, and I found what looks like an old bottle dump. See the glass, just sitting here. It's the right age, that's a cod. Of what, I don't know, because it must have just been printed up the top, but that's definitely a cod bottle. Bit of an old milk jug, I've seen them before, they've got birds on them. I would date it right now, judging what I've seen at a previous tip, about 1930s, 20s. So yeah, looks to be some nice old bottles around this area. Looks like it's been kicked out of a rabbit's burrow. That's a gin bottle. See that? It's early enough, it's diggable. That's a beautiful little gin bottle, that is. I love it. So there's got to be some history about here, eh? Bottle digging rabbits. I love them. They do you a favour sometimes, these rabbits. Just dug that out. It's 1930s. It's a whiskey and it's a cork top. That tells me there's going to be more goodies about here. I've seen pottery. I'm seeing a massive tip, to be honest. See it? It's everywhere. And I don't think it's ever been dug. I think what we're seeing is the ends of tipping, which I love. Now, I spotted this because of orange ash in the water. It's just amazing what you can find if you get out there and look, lads. New tip. Now, I'm on a serious embankment here, but the tip seems to be going up here. You can see the clay. I can see what looks like a clay line. Now, I'm going to assume that this is where they dumped all their clay when they capped the tip. So I'm going to assume the tip's back there, because that's all clay lines and rocks. So there you go, guys, look at that. Going through the spoil there of somebody else's. This is what I do on a regular basis, because people miss stuff. Sometimes I'll re-rake at the spoil, go through the spoil and bang, 1 ounce poison bottle, belter. I'll take that all day long if they don't want them. Beautiful little 1 ounce poison bottle, blue, hexagonal, with ribs on it, nice. What a beauty. A few other little bits as well that I want to show before it gets dark, and I need to get the headlamp on. Elman's embrocation bottle, belter. Oh, no, I touched the label. Look at this, eh, for a original label. You can practically read some of that, eh? See what looks like a man and lady on it as well. Yeah, if you know what it says or what it's from, or yeah, let us know and drop us a little message in the comments down below. Well, guys, I've just dug this. Now, this could be a military button. I'm not sure what it is, but it's literally just come out of that hole there. Now, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing what looks like a shield. Is it lion and unicorn? Generally, it looks like a general service button, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I think that possibly could be a little general service button. And that would be around about the time of this hospital. But that looks like general service. Well, check this out, guys. There's the first bottle out in this new tip. Beautiful, isn't it? Castor oil, I think it is. Possible castor oil bottle there. Lovely blue. So let's get a fork in and a shovel in and see what we can find. Everything I'm finding in here is broken, even the torpedoes. Oh, Corrie & Co Belfast. Recognise them, I've seen them before. You can see the ST. Corrie & Co Belfast. Torpedo, eh? That's rich gear, by the way. I was right, I know a good tip when I see one. Oh, pretty gaudy, it's in here somewhere. Let's keep digging. Well, there we go, we've got some bulk crap, as you can see. Sauces, coffees, sample sauces. Don't know what that was, but it would have been nice anyway. Anybody knows what it was. Sheer lip early sauce, that's right, early. A lot of tiger sauces like that, eh? Nice. Maidstone's, yeah, Maidstone Clark Foster's, Eiffel Tower Lemonade, brown pork pie Inkwell, a couple of big clay marbles which are nice, eh? Don't know what that is, it looks like a spool, doesn't it? Maybe an old pulley wheel or something like that. Lovely brown jar with its lid attached to it. Hexagonal Inkwell, yeah, we're just going down, we're only about 3 feet, I'm having a break. I just thought I'd show you guys some of the stuff that's come out. And this is a lovely Packham's Glasgow. This one has the factory on it. Generally, if you just scrape it away, you should be able to see it, no problem. There you go. Packham's of Glasgow beer. Nice beer bottle. So I'm gutted that it's not whole. Missing a handle, otherwise that would have been quite a broad teapot. But it's this one at the back that I want to know what this is. Possibly a world famed lavender water. Yeah, it is as well. World famed lavender water. Sorry, world famed lavender water. Ooh. So there you go, guys. That's a world famed lavender water. What a belter, eh? Now that's a keeper. I wouldn't mind a wee cream pot, do you know that? I also got these. Another pork pie Inkwell. And this weird thing, check that out. It's almost like a big decorative piece. I don't know what it's meant to be. Maybe like a flower or something like that. It looks like it's off some sort of decorative design. Maybe like a flower. Well, it looks like the whole of beers, doesn't it? Another cracker. This is a good McEwen's one that anybody would want in their collection. McEwen's Lager, Edinburgh. And I spoke about this last week on a live, and it's, yeah, the pictorial globe being held in its hand. Beautiful beer. We're just going into this back seam at the back just now. We're on the bottom, and hopefully this is where all the goodies will come from. Well, check this bottle out, guys. That's a beautiful world famed blood mixture. Right, I'm going to head to the exciting hole now, and I'll catch you guys when I get there. You see, there's a hole in here that was producing goodies the last time, so I'm wanting to head to that now. It's getting a wee bit darker because there's nobody walking their dogs and there's nobody annoying me anymore. Because basically what happens in this hobby is everybody talks to you or wants to know what you're doing. It's interesting, you know, but at the same time you're trying to dig. And you know, I get it, a lot of people are interested. But yeah, sometimes peace and quiet is just nice, eh? And that's why sometimes I dig at night, because I get peace and quiet. Nice beer in the back wall. Now, it could be a Comrie, could be wrong. Could just be blank. No, it's a black beer. It's a nice big Finlay McDermott Glasgow. Black beer. Nice them, I like them in that colour. And the old dark pirate glass. Love it. I'll take that. Live extraction here. Could be a full teapot. Da 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 da. Tilted into, there's always something missing for them. You never get a whole teapot. If you've watched the live, you'll see that you never ever get a whole teapot. Well, here we go, another one that looks like a beer. Let's pull it live. Boom. Whitbread London. There you go. Beautiful pictorial Whitbread London beer. They're brilliant, they. It's a shame because they come out in the bucket load up here, but if more people appreciated them, I'd put more in my Etsy shop. Check this little guy out, baby toad in the hole. He's about the size of my finger, if that. A little baby. And down he goes. Yes. This big guy here, he looks like a big truffle jar. It's not one that I'm going to take with me because they're common as muck. It's just this one I'm interested in because it says Pascal, and I think that is a very posh perfume bottle again. We're getting quite a lot of perfume bottles tonight, eh? Must have been from a rich house. Well, here's a find for the mother-in-law, if any of you have got one. An old boot. Check that out, off an old statue or ornamental thing that would have sat in your mantelpiece. An old boot, eh? Bet you many of you have got one of them, you guys out there, eh? That's just rolled out the back wall. Always a welcome sight, that. Poison. Not to be taken. Poison bottle, hexagonal green. Is it just going to be an 8 ounce, or are we going to get something special on it? It's got a 1 on it, but that's more than a 1 ounce. It's more like a 4 or a 6. Yeah, I'll need to check that when I get it home. That's weird. Looks more like about a 6 or a 4, that. Nice. It's a hexagonal poison bottle, or octagonal poison bottle, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Well, here we go. Look at this. A beautiful big blackened pot for the back wall. I tell you what, it's quite sparse in here. I continued following that hole, and it's been pretty sparse. I think I'll start a new hole after this. But that is a beautiful, lovely blackened pot. Plenty of seam in there as well, eh? I'm surprised, like, we're not getting it, but it's what it is sometimes. Sometimes you've got to work at a hole. Well, hello, Mr. Toad, how are we? Beautiful little toad there, can you see him? Right there. Rabbit. Brilliant. You got to love nature, eh? I'll get him out of the hole. Gutted about this because this is only the second one of this I've ever seen. Jayor Comrie, Springbank, Glasgow. Necked at the top. That's what you want. That's quite a scarce bottle, that. It's nice, but eh? Beautiful Jayor Comrie bottle. I'm gutted that that's broken. Really am. Check that out. Nice little smelling salts, I think it is. Vial. It's a braw colour, eh? It's like in between blue and green. I do like that. That is different. I'm going to take that. I love the rolled lip on it as well. Very nice. Right guys, just dug up this. Oh, this is a bucket list and I've always wanted one of these. Never managed to get one whole. But tonight is the night by the looks of things. Yes. It's the Castle beer. Always wanted one of these. Fortus. It's a Castle brewery, I know that anyway. Registered McLachlan's. It's a McLachlan's beer with a Castle. Ah, absolute peach, man, made up with that. Woohoo! Nice. Nice McLachlan's beer. I love it. It's such a pictorial beer. And every time I found them broken. I've made candle holders out of them and everything, but there you go. Finally, got one whole. Starting to get into danger territory here. Here's a bottle coming. See what it says on it. It's an A.J. Bar & Co bottle. Nothing spectacular, but yeah. We're getting into danger territory back here. Everything is collapsing. I think I need to cut a new hole. Well guys, that would have been nice that if it was whole. It's a Hobnail ammonia bottle. Household ammonia. That's a belter. Scarce in that size as well, probably. You'd be surprised how scarce some of these ammonia bottles are. But that's nice, eh? Like I said, you can't win them all. So we'll get back down in there. Hopefully we might get a whole one, eh? Check that out, eh? Big bit of leather there. That's probably from horse reins or a horse saddle. Nice that. A little piece of history. Hello, Mr. Toad. How are you doing? Check this out for a braw perfume bottle, eh? LT Pavere Paris. That's got to be a perfume bottle. It's got a braw little design on it. I think it's a necklace or something like that. Could be. But it's braw anyway. Could well be a thistle as well, upside down. It's hard to see, but yeah, we'll get it cleaned up for the roundup and let you know what it is that's on it. Well, here we go. First thing we've got is a little meds bottle. Now, if I was to take a guess at this, I would say that's an apothecary bottle, and it looks like it could still have its original meds in it. There looks like a wire brush in it. Not sure what that would have been, but yeah, we'll be careful on this one because we don't know what it is. I wanted to show you this sauce. Check that out for a label, eh? It's vinegar, actually. Falle vinegar. It's a belter in it. I'll need to look that up now and find out who made that, but that is an absolute cracker. I'm well chuffed to bits with how that label has preserved in there. It's lovely, isn't it? 100 years in there and it's preserved. Absolutely amazing. Hi guys, today we're going to do a video of the history of McLarkin's Limited. In 1923, McLarkin's Limited was established to take on the business of J&G McLarkin's, which had gone into voluntary liquidation. The company's trademark was the castle and 3 turrets, and their motto was Fortis et Fidus, strong and trustworthy. Amongst some of the beers produced by the firm were Brown Ale, Castle Ale, Edinburgh Ale, Export Ale, Extra Sweet Stout, Milk Stout, Stout and Strong Ale. The company continued to brew at the Castle Brewery in Edinburgh until 1960, when it was taken over by J&R Tennants Limited, which I assume today is Tennants Lager. The Castle Brewery was finally closed in 1966 and the name of the company was changed to Kenneth Mackenzie Wines Limited next year. The brand of McLarkin's was briefly restored in 2000s by Tennants of Caledonia Limited. The Castle Brewery was located in Craigmillar, Edinburgh, and closed in 1966. The company's offices were Castle Chambers, a magnificent 5-storey red sandstone ashlar office block at 57 West Regent Street, Glasgow. McLarkin's Limited also had a significant chain of pubs which opened under the Castle brand, which I actually said in the video. I can remember this being Castle brand. This included the Castle Vaults on Clarendon Place, Glasgow, which is still a pub today apparently. Be nice to see if that still exists actually. The company was acquired by the Home Brewery in Glasgow, which was then used for a depot and a bottling store. I'm assuming that could be Tennants Lager. It does say Tennants Lager taking it over and then briefly restored its name. But the history is interesting for McLarkin. That there was a bucket lister that I have wanted for 8 years since I seen one. Since the very first tip that I ever dug back years and years ago, I always wanted one of these bottles, and I finally get one. I'm well chuffed with it. And what today's dig should show you is when you're doing new tips, sometimes you don't always find the goodies. Sometimes you don't get ginger beer, sometimes you don't get God, sometimes you don't get cream pot. But that doesn't mean you should give up. It just means you didn't get them on that dig. If you find a new tip, you have at least 9, 10, 15 digs on it. If you're not finding cream pots, ginger beers, cods, then yeah, I would probably just take a wide berth on it. It probably means it's a very sparse tip. So on that note guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget, some of the bottles have went into the Etsy shop if anybody wants to check that out. Link in the description down below, in the comments as well. If you can't find the link, drop us a message in the comments and we'll send you a link to the shop. Thank you to everybody who's purchased from the shop, it's much appreciated. And I just want to say thanks, good luck, happy hunting, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on another video very shortly. Bye for now.